Hi everyone, this is Andrea with Adventures and Dreams, and this is one more of my videos for my backpack series. This one is for the Deuter Aircontact Pro 65+15, and I bought it mainly for late fall and winter trips because it fits a lot more stuff. This backpack is truly a workhorse for you guys. It fits so much stuff that I was actually not able to fill it up all the way yet and carry it. I haven't tried yet. But yeah, it has 65 liters plus 15. So the 15 will come in from extra pockets, from the extra space up in the hood, and even a day pack that it includes, which we'll talk about in a little bit. It's extremely comfortable to carry, and it has features all over the backpack that are really well designed. But it does have a couple of things that I don't like so much, and I'll point them out to you guys here in the video. But let's look at all of the features and the adjustments in detail here. The hip belt closes like any other backpack really, and you tighten it from each side there very easily, and it stays tight. And you can loosen them just by pulling these buckles on each side there, and it comes loose fairly quickly. The shoulder straps tighten and loosen just like any other backpack. Nothing special here. The sternum strap works really well. It moves up and down very easily, and of course you can close it with the buckle and pull it tight. This one doesn't have a whistle like the other two. It does have a section that is stretchable with a little bit of an elastic piece, which I really love. The pocket on the hip belt is very big. You can fit a phone and a lot of other gear in it, and it's water resistant. This backpack doesn't have another pocket on the other side, which I don't understand. There's so much space and it would be really helpful. The padding on the back is extremely comfortable, and also on the hip belt it's very thick and wide, and it has sections for the airflow as well. And adjusting the height of the shoulder straps is really easy with this pull tab there. And you have a nice little label there on the side so you can remember what size you need. The shoulder straps are very comfortable and very well padded. I really love them, and especially with the lot of weight that you might carry with this backpack. And of course it also has stabilizer straps. And the unique thing on this one is that you can move the strap to a higher part if you have a long torso. One problem I had here is that I couldn't remove the strap to show you guys how to change it to the other setting. I tried for quite a while, and then I kind of gave up on it because it just wouldn't come out of this section there, out of this buckle. But once you set it up one time, you'll probably never change it again, so it shouldn't be a big deal. This backpack has two big side pockets for your water and other things. But what I don't like about it is that it's not stretchable at all. It doesn't keep the bottle in there. You have a strap to tighten it, but it's really not that tight. And if I put my tent poles in, the first strap to kind of keep them secure is so high up that it really doesn't work for my tent poles. There's a big pocket on the front of the backpack for a jacket or something. It's mesh on the sides and kind of a solid fabric on the front there, and it really fits a lot of stuff. It has a little bit of a strap and a buckle to tighten it on the top there, but it's one extra step that you have to take to close it up, which I don't think is necessary. The hood has nice zippers that go all the way around, and it's a huge space to put things in. And of course it has a clip again for your keys, which every backpack should have. It also has another little pocket, and the secret in it is a day pack, which I really love. Especially when you're on long tours and you just want to do a little day trip, when you camp several days in one spot, this backpack really comes in handy. It doesn't have an inner pocket for keys or for little items like that, but it does fit a lot of stuff. And it's a little bit water resistant. It has a coating inside. So I'll put an extra warm jacket in there, my rain jacket, my rain pants, first aid kit, toiletries, snacks. It really all fits very easily in this day pack, and I might even use this for other trips as well, although I have a really nice one, which maybe I have to introduce you guys to some other time. Yeah, it's easy to put on, and you have some adjustments on the straps as well, on the shoulder straps, and it's just very comfortable. Just a simple day pack really, but it does the job, and it's very lightweight. On the inside of the hood you have another pocket, another zip pocket with a lot of space, maybe for a passport or some other things like that. And the hood has instructions for emergencies, what signs to use and what to do. If you want to look at this a little bit closer, maybe you can pause the video and try to read those labels. Another great feature of this backpack is that you can move the hood further up, so you can add extra things into your backpack and it still stays protected. Let's look at it a little bit closer, because it is a lot of space that you gain with this feature. Look at this big gray section that you have there. That's all the extra space that you have for your backpack to add jackets or something else. Maybe another down bag. Whatever it may be, there's just so much extra space. And then you close it up and you have a strap that compresses the whole thing down a little bit, right there. And then you pull your hood over it. You just loosen the straps on the back to give everything inside a little bit more space. And then, tighten it as much as you need to. But everything stays very protected in there, even if you lift it up quite a ways. Let's look at it from the front again. So you have the strap there that compresses whatever you added to your backpack. And then you close the hood again. Another great feature of this backpack is that you can open it easily on the top, and you have a big section open so you can get to your gear from the side or from the top there. It also has a strap which you can see there to kind of keep things in place so they don't fall around. For me, it's a little bit annoying to have the strap because it's in my way sometimes, but it probably comes in handy. And just closes again with these two buckles there, these clips. There are two little loops or straps at the bottom for ice access or for other gear. And then it has big straps on the bottom, kind of on the side, to put additional gear in. And I use this all the time for my winter tent because it takes up so much space inside the backpack that I don't fit anything else anymore. So I strap my tent on the outside and put all my winter gear inside the backpack. It also has some additional gear loops to clip things onto. There's a really neat hiking pole loop there that is very easy to adjust. It's got a bungee. You can clip it in and out with that little hook. Tighten it and loosen it very easily. It's truly well designed, this little thing. There's of course also a sleeping bag compartment, and it's pretty big. But of course it's a serious technical backpack, so you might have a big winter sleeping bag in there that would need a lot of space. There's also a divider that you can open and close, and it uses a zipper to keep it in place. It's an okay system. It's not the best system that I've seen, but it does work, and like I said in my other videos before, I usually use this one way or the other, and I never change this. Let's look again at the way the top opens and closes. So again, you have the strap there that compresses everything down, and then you have two sections that you can open and close. This first one here is at the bottom. It cinches tight right around where that blue ends and the gray starts. And the top is really easy to open just by pulling those two blue straps. It opens up very easily, and closing it, you just hold on to one strap and hold on to the string and pull it tight. And then you just roll up or hide the extra gray part that you might have. Close the strap that compresses everything, and then close the hood again. This backpack has two additional pockets on the side there, and you can actually fit a water bladder in it. It doesn't fit mine that I have, the 2-liter one, but if you have a narrow water bladder, that would be a great place to put it. Of course, it also has an internal hydration pocket, and just like all the other ones, it connects. With this one here, it's a Velcro strap to keep the hydration bladder in there. And then you just push your mouthpiece through, or you feed the hose through from the other side, and clip it to your shoulder strap. This backpack comes with a rain cover, which is at the bottom of the backpack in a little zipped compartment, and it just pulls out very easily, so you can pull it over your backpack quickly. You don't cinch this one tight to keep it from moving around. It has a bungee all the way around, and it's pretty quick and easy to install that way, and it just stays tight that way. I actually love that system, it's so quick to use. And then it has a little bit of a bungee here for the back, which you just pull across and clip in so the cover doesn't move around. You can see here how elastic the whole cover is and how it covers everything really well from top to bottom and down the side. Really keeps everything dry. And it's very big, generous to fit extra gear on the front. And of course, as it should be, it's waterproof. It would fail if it wasn't. This backpack has so many great features that it's actually hard to pick just one favorite. But I love the comfort of it for the straps, shoulder straps, and for the hip belt. And I love the extra space that it has under the hood, as well as the daypack. Those are some great features. What I wish it had was another pocket on the hip belt, and my least favorite feature is the side pocket, or both pockets for the bottle. They're not elastic, and it's kind of hard to keep things in there properly. You can find the link of the backpack down in the description, but I'm not making any money of it. I just want you guys to have it a little bit easier to find it in the sea of the internet. But yeah, the backpack fits so much stuff. You could kind of see me pack here just endlessly. And in the winter it really works well, and you can put it in a sled or you can carry it. And speaking of winter, it's perfect for the winter trips, of course, and I've gone on quite a few of them now. You can check out my channel if you want to see some of those winter camping trips and some of the sights that I've found along the way. So beautiful ice falls, mountain hikes with snow-capped mountains, just gorgeous, and many other things. I really do love camping in the winter. It's such a quiet season. It can be quiet, but it can also be really windy in some of those winter storms, but I love that. And then you have snowstorms where you bury your tent, and there's just nothing like it. I really do recommend a good winter trip if you have the gear for it. And of course, if you want to go on a winter trip, you need to carry a lot of extra gear, a lot of emergency gear and warm clothes. But it's so rewarding in the end. And then sitting by the fire in the evening, cooking a steak or something else, some vegetables, it's just nothing like it. If you like this video, check out some of the other trips that I've gone on. I have so many wonderful locations that I've visited last year and this year. There are more videos to come, also in this backpack series here. The last video I want to show is a comparison of the 3 backpacks that are introduced in the series. It's the Osprey Kite 36, the North Face Terra 55, and this one here, the Deuter Aircontact Pro 65 plus 15. Well, take care guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want, and just stay safe out there.